Alright, hey YouTube. So this is, believe it or not, take two because somebody decided they wanted to call me while I was filming. But anyways, today is going to be, if you already read the title, it's going to be a different type of video. It's going to be a Never Have I Ever BJD tag video. So I recently was watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and this seems to be the thing that's trending. And since I did say I want to do something different and kind of move away from box openings, so I decided why not try this. By the way, I have some new lighting, if you can tell how brightly lit everything is, so that's why. I have two sets of questions, or not questions, but two lists. One is by Nerdy Doll Girl, and then another one, this green one here, I do not know who it's by, so I found it on Instagram. So whoever made this, if you recognize the questions, I guess you can tell me who it is that made it or whatever. But before I begin, I want to go over some things. So I'm actually working on a wig for Zod. So I don't know if you guys remember his previous one, which was the black wig. So I decided I wanted to make him a red one, and I also want to make him a white one. So it's not done. He's, you know, he's a little bald right now, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. So this is basically the process for me. I use a wig cap, I use saran wrap, I use yarn. Well, it depends. Sometimes I use yarn or I use Tibetan lamper. But yeah, this is what I'm going with right now. I don't know, I actually really like it because I feel like it goes with his skin really well. But yeah, that's him. And then, who else have I been working on? And then I have Do Young. I don't know if you watched my previous video, but my Makona doll Do Young arrived, and I put him on my spirit doll body that was just laying around. I previously had my doll Prika Umbra on there, but he didn't really fit him anyways. But yeah, so I gave him his face up. Here he is. Let's see if I can bring him closer. So I couldn't decide what color eyes to give him. It was either all black or gray. So I was just like, you know what, let me try both. And then he ended up looking like this, and I was like, why not just leave him like this? So I decided he's gonna have two different color eyes, and I think it really goes with him. But here's the face up. I don't know if you can see it that well. Maybe the light is a little too bright, but yeah, that's him. Yep, that's it. But yeah, so I didn't blush the body for him yet, so he's like two different colors, but when I feel like it, I will. I don't know if I'm gonna give him tattoos, so I don't feel like he's somebody that would have tattoos. But yeah, by the way, I decided to name him An Woo Bin. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's his name. If you want to see pictures of him, you can go on my Instagram. That'll be in the description below, so you can look at that. But yeah, so let me get back to this whole topic of this video, the Never Have I Ever BJD tag. So let me just put them back into place here. All right, now let's get right into it. Okay, first one. Never have I ever bought a doll I couldn't afford. No. Every time I purchase a doll, I always can't afford it, or I have a plan in mind. So it's never like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna pay for this? No. So I always have a plan, or I can afford it. Never have I ever been inspired to copy someone else's doll. Not really. Like I'll see a face up and just be like, oh, that's really nice, like I like that. And I might incorporate it into my style somewhat, but it's never like, you know, 100%. Like at most it could be like 15-20%, but I'll still like, and like I'll like, as I'm painting or drawing or whatever, I'll still end up changing it. I'll end up like, you know, actually I want to do it this way, and then it never actually looks or is similar at all in any way to the person that I was inspired by. So no, never have I ever copied someone else's doll. Next question is, never have I ever put a doll on layaway. I have. I currently have 4 dolls on layaway right now. So yeah, I love layaway. I don't usually use layaway because I like to pay it all at once, but lately, yeah, just for the sake of like, you know, when you see something for sale on the secondhand market and it's just like, you know, somebody else is gonna grab it if you don't. So it's just like that. I'm just like, yeah, I need that. So I put it on layaway. But yeah, Okay, next one. Never have I ever done a repaint. I'm not really too sure what this means. I don't know if this is like you have a sculpt that already has a face up and then repaint it, or I don't know, I really don't know. But I do all my face ups myself, so my dolls, they when I get them, they come blank. So no, I don't. I think this is a no. Never have I ever. No. All right, next one. Never have I ever hated a doll company purely. I can't even talk. Purely on the look of their dolls. No, I don't think so. I mean, there's some companies that I'm just like I don't find any interest in their dolls at all. But never was I like, oh, like they're so ugly, or oh, I hate this company. I mean, I remember when I first saw Doll Chateau. I feel like everybody says this. When I first saw Doll Chateau, I was just like, okay, like, you know, that's they made that obviously for somebody, because they wouldn't make it if people weren't buying it. But I was just like, I wouldn't buy it. And then next thing you know, I got a Doll Chateau body for Tay, and it's like one of my favorite bodies. So I mean, I never hated a company for their sculpts, but I've never like thought they were ugly either. Okay, where is that? Never have I ever been to a doll convention. No, I have not. I want to go, but it's kind of hard with my job to just, you know, go wherever I want. I have a certain limit of where I'm allowed to go, so no. Never have I ever hid the fact that I collect dolls. No, I do not. It's not something where I like walk around and say like, hey guys, like, you know, I have a bunch of dolls and, you know, I collect dolls and everything. I don't do that. But if people, like, sometimes people come to my room for things and they like need something and they walk in, they're just like, what is this? I'm just not, I'm never like, oh, you can't come and stand outside. Like, I don't care. If they see I have dolls, they see I have dolls. And there's actually some people that I know at my job that I say like, you know, I collect things and all that. And they're like, oh, what do you collect? And I'm just, oh yeah, I collect dolls. I do this with them and that with them. They're like, oh, that's actually very interesting. Like, cause I don't judge people, so I don't expect people to judge me. If they do judge me, oh well, whatever, no skin off my back. But yeah, like, and people are very understanding too, because a lot of them know that I went to art school and studied animation, so it's just like they think it's like the coolest thing ever. Like when people come into a room, they're just like, wow, like that's kind of weird, but that's kind of cool. So like I never hide it. What's next? Oh, never have I ever talked to my dolls. Ooh, okay, so I don't sit there like, hey, how are you? I'm fine. Like, you know, how was your day? I don't do that. I think if you do that, you know, that's you, but I feel like that's weird. But like, I do sometimes, you know, like as I'm like, you know, dressing them up or whatever, and then I finish, you know, posing them and I take pictures. And then like I look at the picture and I look at them and I'm just like, you look good. Like, you know, like never like it's, I don't know, is that weird? I never like sit there and just like talk about my day with my dolls. Like, I don't do that, but I do make comments. I'm just like, oh, your hair looks nice today, like, you know, or like if I'm putting a shoe on their foot and the shoe doesn't fit, I'm just like, why are your feet so big? Like, you know, stuff like that. It's never like a whole conversation. But I guess that can be considered talking to my doll. So yeah, I talk to my dolls. Next question, or I don't know. No, I keep working on these questions. Never have I ever lied about liking a friend's doll. No. I don't go out of my way to compliment somebody if I don't mean it, because I feel like that's not genuine. Like, why would you make a comment if you don't mean it? So normally, if I do like something, I genuinely do like it, and I don't have that many friends in the BJD hobby anyways, so the few that I do have are actually people that I do like. So yeah, that's about it. I don't want to touch on that anymore. Never have I ever wanted to sell my dolls and start over. Never have I ever wanted to start over, but there are some sculpts where I'm just like, I feel like I should, like, okay, so he's not here. So my Simply Divine Thomas, for some reason, I was so in love with him when I got him, but then lately I was just like, oh, I should sell him. Like because I'm just so attracted to unique sculpts, and like he was like so unique to me, but I was just like, I already have so many unique sculpts, like why do I need him? But then recently I made a friend, I think it's Meek's doll. Meek's doll. She was like, no, don't sell him, because she has one too. And I was just like, I saw hers and I was just like, oh my gosh, seeing yours makes me don't want to sell it. So I decided not to sell him. But I've never wanted to start over, because every doll that I get, I have a plan in mind. Like I don't have my little booklet on me, but I have like a little journal that's like this big, and it's like full of pictures and just words on like sculpts and my ideas and everything. So I never want to start over, because I already, I never buy without knowing what I want to do with them. So it's like, I feel like people that start over are just not happy with their dolls, and I love my dolls. I'm happy with them. Okay. Never have I ever obsessed about a doll. Whew. Yes, I obsess about them. Like sometimes I'll be going to bed, and then like I'll just be like, how did I style Zod's hair? Or like, so I'll just get up and just be like, let me fix your hair a little bit. Or like, I'll be at work and just wonder like, I wonder what pose I left him in. Like, stuff like that. And then also sculpts that I do want, like I'll be on Instagram, and then I'll see for example, what am I obsessing over right now? So I'm obsessing over Gangster Jaeger right now, and let me tell you, it is serious. Because when I obsess about a doll, like it physically hurts. Like it physically, mentally, emotionally hurts. Like I need that doll in my life. So yes, I obsess about dolls all the time, and it's like, it's never like once I get that doll I feel complete, because for the longest I wanted a Distant Memory Hwayoung, and like I was dying, and then I finally got him. It's just like, whew, I'm okay. And then I saw another sculpt, and I'm just like, I'm dying again. So I'm always obsessing, and it sucks, but it's just the way I am. Next, never have I ever had a relationship end because of dolls. No. That's it. No. Okay, next one. I'm actually going through these really quick, so I'll be able to go through both of the lists. Okay, never have I ever bought a doll over $300. Yes, I have. Yes, way more than that, triple that price. So probably quadruple that price. So yeah, I have. Broken a finger. Never have I ever broken a finger. No. I've broken worse than that. So Kane here, he is my most expensive. He's a ring doll. He's a limited edition ring doll, Jack the Ripper. And when I was doing his chest tattoo, this was before I had doll stands. Hence why everyone is on a doll stand right now. But I was doing his I was doing his chest tattoo, and literally I turned my back for like not even like 10 seconds, and he fell and his head cracked, and my life was over. Like those videos where like people like lose their breath and the little ghost comes out of their body. Like that was me. So I've never broken a finger, but I have broken a whole head. But as you can see, I put him back together. So actually, let me show you guys him. I put him back together in one piece, so it's like history. But here he is, Kane. I put him back together, so you can't really see it, but like the scar on his eyebrow is actually real. It's like the residue of I used what is it called, Loctite, and then there's actually scars on his cheek and on the back of his head. But most of the time I usually keep his face covered, so you can't really even see it. But yeah, I wish it was just his finger that broke, but it was actually his whole head. So yeah, he's priceless now, because I'm pretty sure nobody would ever want to buy a secondhand head that was broken. And I don't plan to sell him, but just saying, like, I don't think anybody ever would. Alright, never have I ever left a doll in direct sunlight. No, I do not like sunlight in my room. I don't like having my windows open, and I have blackout shades, blinds thingies, whatever. So it's like I have like a blackout, and then I have like a sheer, like a see-through one. So the only time I have that one open is like if I'm trying to take a photo and I want light to come in. But that's like rarely, like that barely ever happens, because I usually use a flash on my camera, or recently I just got some lighting, so I don't put them in sunlight. Yeah. Never have I ever gone to a meet or convention with my doll. I already answered that, so no. Never have I ever met a dolly person in public with their doll. No, I would like to, but I'm like, where I live, it's just middle of nowhere, and I don't really know anybody. So I wish. Maybe if you want to know where I live and would like to meet and do like a whole dolly meetup, you know, you could probably message me about that and see if we live in the same area. But as of right now, no, I have not met anybody. Never have I ever slept with a doll in bed. No. No, because I sleep very, very crazy. I roll around like, so my glasses, thank God. So actually, let me show you. They're very like flexible, so it's like, if that wasn't the case, my glasses would be broken, because I take them off. Like, some people take their glasses off and put them on the nightstand, but I sleep very late, so I like to have my glasses while I watch my videos and everything. So then I sometimes fall asleep with them on, or I take them off and put them literally on the pillow right next to my head. So I, like, when I wake up, it's like smashed under my face. So no, I would never sleep with a dolly in my bed. I used to sit them next to me on my nightstand, but I have like these, you know those, if you've ever been to Six Flags, you know those square shaped like superheroes. So I have Superman, Joker, and Wonder Woman, and I have them stacked up. And sometimes I wake up and find them like flung across the room. So I just stopped putting my dolls next, especially after what happened to Kane. I do not put my dolls near me. I like to have them across the room, and I'll look at them from afar, but I do not like them near me. Okay, never have I ever bought from a secondhand market. Yes, all the time. I prefer the secondhand market, to be honest. Like, before, when I was just starting the BJD hobby, I was just like, I will never do the secondhand market because I do not trust any of you. But then I don't remember what the first thing I bought was. I think, like, actually, it's funny too, because my first experience with the secondhand market was a bad experience. It was actually some clothes, like some tie-dye clothing, and it was like, I think it was like 2 shirts and like a pair of pants or something. It was like, the items weren't even that great. It's just, you know, when you're new to the hobby, you don't really know what you want. You just know you want things. So I was just like, oh yeah, whatever, $20, yeah, you can have it. I'll take that. And then, like, I think two and a half months went by. I never got my items, but thank God I know how, like, I online shop and everything, so I know how to use PayPal. So I was just like, bring, hello, yeah. I never got my items, so I got my money back. But I don't know why, like, you know, that didn't stop me from purchasing secondhand. But from there, I bought clothes, and then I think the next thing I bought was probably like a head or something. So from then on, I started getting bodies, and then shoes and all that stuff. So now I'm like deep in the secondhand market, and I actually prefer it because you know, when you get from the secondhand market, there's not that weight, unless it's like somebody ordered something and they changed their mind, so they, instead of completing the order, they pass the order on to you, so then you're the one ending up paying for the doll and having to wait the 6 months or however long it's going to take. But usually with the secondhand market, it's people that already have the items and own the items, and they don't want them anymore, so they're going to sell it. So that's why I prefer it, because you don't have to wait for the dolls, for the companies to make them. But yeah, I purchase from the second market all the time. Like, I'm constantly on the BJD sell tag, so yeah. Never have I ever sold a doll. I've sold my, like, some heads. I think I sold some bodies. I'm not sure, because I do like trades too, so yeah, I think I sold a body. But yeah, I don't really sell too much, because I try to make sure that I really do not want the doll, because I hate when I sell something and then, like, I regret it. So I try not to sell too much, but when I do sell, I either sell on eBay or Instagram. So yeah, I've sold dolls. Never have I ever been gifted a doll or money for a doll. No, I wish. If you're trying to gift, hey, you know, send it my way, because I'll take it. But no, I have never been gifted a doll. I've been gifted, I don't want to say gifted clothing, because it was a friend. So it was like I was buying something from her, and originally I was supposed to buy like shoes, but then like the shoes, they weren't what I thought they were, so I was like, never mind. But I felt like, so bad that because she already wrapped it and everything. I felt so bad, so I was just like, I'll just get something from you anyways. And then she ended up giving me the shoes and all these extras, and I was just like, wow. So I guess in a way that's kind of like somebody giving me something, but I've never been given money for a doll, or somebody ever given me a doll before. Okay, last one. Never have I ever have one of each size doll. I did at some point. I had USDs, MSD, and SD, and then this kind of ties into the question I had earlier. So it was like, ever wanted to start over? So I guess I should have thought of this, but so I had one of each size. I had one of each size, and at one point it was awesome because it was like, okay, this is big brother, little sister, big sister, all that. And then it got so overwhelming because I was on Taobao, and because like I'm very OCD, and like when I'm shopping I like to have everything in a list, like a neat list. So it'll be like this. So I'll have SD girl, and then it'll be like SD boy, and then MSD girl, MSD boy. But then within those lists it'll be SD girl, and then it'll be like hats, wigs, eyes, jackets, shirts, or it'll be like long sleeve, short sleeve. So it would be like, in a list in order or whatever. And then I did that for every single size, every single gender. And at one point it was just like, oh my god, this is a lot of stuff. So that's why I was just like, it was like a really hard decision. I was just like, I can't have all these sizes. This is too much. Because if I had one size, I could just do one list of SD girl, one list of SD boy, and that was it. So that's where I don't want to say I decided to start over. It wasn't because I hated the sculpts. It was just a matter of like a matter of saving money. So that's why I decided to get rid of the other side. And it was really hard, like, because with MSD, it's so easy with them because they're so tiny and the clothing is cheaper, and you can find more things. But I really, really like a lot of SD sculpts more. So I decided, I was gonna, stop collecting MSD. USD was easy to decide, but it was kind of hard to. It's still kind of hard because I had a Doll Zone Evan, and I loved him. He was so, like, he was a USD, but honestly he was so big for USD. I think he was like this big. Like, he was almost like MSD size. Well, not really, but he was like on the verge of being like a really, really short MSD. But I was just like, and there was like so many cute little shirts. There was like Nike shirts and Adidas, and there was like a little shirt that had like the Stranger Things girl on it, 11 on it. And I was just like, I was so ready to like get all the things, but then I thought about it in the long run, and it was just like, how would I pose them together? How would I pose my SD and my USD? And I was just like, I don't see it happening. Plus, the whole saving money thing. So in a way, yeah, I did want to start over, but it wasn't start over completely, like clean the slate, just get rid of a certain size and just keep one. But that's what I ended up doing, hence why I have all SDs here. But yeah, going back to the question, have one of each size doll. I did have one of each size doll at one point, but I do not anymore. Now I only have SDs, and I plan to have SDs, and it's so freaking hard because there's so many deals on MSDs. I see so many like Fairyland dolls for sale, and they're on like, they're not on sale, but they're like on a, because you have those people that sell them overpriced, but then you like, once in a while you'll see like a doll for like 200, 300, and just like, like, I know that's a good deal right there, but it's like, I'm trying to stick to my guns and say no, stick to one size, and I've been doing really good. It's been like a couple months now. So yeah, so that's it for the tag, the never have I ever tag. This was actually really different. I feel like I talked so much. I talked so much, I barely even drank my juice. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, this is kind of weird for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird because I'm so used to like saying, you know, here's what I got, here it is, you know, da 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 da, and then now I'm just like talking all this stuff about, I mean, it's not nothing, it's information, but it's just weird for me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I don't know, I might do another one of these just so you guys could get to know me better. But yeah, so that was it. I don't know, I feel like there's other tags about like the BJD owner themselves, and then tags about dolls like individually. So I would like to do one like that. So I'll keep a lookout for that. But yeah, that's it. If you like the video, as usual, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll have my Instagram below. You can like, comment, message me on there, all of that. Yeah, if you have any requests, I'm going to be making a how-to Taobao video, how to use Taobao, how to shop on there. So stay tuned for that. And then I keep getting a request to do like individual like wardrobe videos, like each doll in their wardrobe. So I will do that. The reason why I haven't is because things were still coming in, and it's a lot. Like, I can't do like a video like that for every single doll in one video because it's so much. So I'll probably have to like break it down per doll. Like, for example, I'll be like, okay, here's Sunny, this is what she wears, this is her shoe, da 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 da. So yeah, I'll do that. But I'll probably have the Taobao video next, after this one. Yeah, and then probably like a box opening, and then maybe like the wardrobe thing or whatever. But yeah, that's about it. So do all those things I said earlier, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Hope you enjoyed, and bye.